Well, hello and welcome everybody. I'm here today to share a recipe that I've been making for several years now. It's a Chipotle barbecue sauce. It's fall, people are getting outside and barbecuing a little bit more, and this stuff has a really smoky, wonderful flavor to it, and it's a good addition to your chicken, pork, or even a beef recipe. I actually like to take hamburgers, grill the hamburgers, and as a glaze on the end, I'll put the Chipotle barbecue sauce on the end of it. Today's recipe is going to need 4 slices of bacon, 1 small diced onion, we've got 11 ounces of blueberries, the juice of 1 can from the adobo, and 3 of the chilies, Chipotle, 16 ounces of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of your favorite brisket rub or chicken rub, whatever you want, just something with some seasonings and flavors that can get in there and accent the flavors of the barbecue sauce. 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar, some red chili flake, and 64 ounces of ketchup, whichever brand you want. This is just a store-bought product that I bought at the local grocery store. So let's begin. The first thing I'm going to do is put a little oil in my pan and get it heated up. Let's say that's about 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to drop in my bacon and we're going to let that render down on about a medium to medium low heat. Okay, as those are cooking, we're going to let that sweat down a little bit and let the onions and the bacon just kind of soften up in there. This is going to be a strained sauce. What I'm doing right now is just putting the things inside there and trying to build a base of layers of flavor that are going to really just pop when we get into there. I have a friend that lives down near Atlanta, and he came over one weekend and we were barbecuing, and I mixed this up, and he loved it so much he was taking it home in quart bags and freezing it. It's pretty popular. It's got a unique taste to it. Sweet from the brown sugar, a little bit of bite from the vinegar, and of course that heat from the chipotle. It's not overpowering because the blueberries kind of soften that flavor a little bit too. I'm going to throw those in right now, the blueberries, and let them cook with the bacon and the onions. I really enjoy making these kind of sauces. I have a lot of different kind of sauces that I make regularly for our barbecues and stuff. Nothing commercial. It's just things that our family likes. There's a sweet heat, got the blueberry, got a pineapple habanero, just different things to work with different stuff. If you like kebabs, chicken kebabs, that pineapple habanero, ooh man, it's so good. It's something that really benefits the flavor of that barbecued kebab. As this stuff starts to cook, you're going to want to take a wooden spoon or something and mash those blueberries pretty good. We're going to try to draw all the flavor out of them that we can while these onions and bacon are still in there sweating. That was the 2 tablespoons of the brisket rub, butt rub, whatever you want to use. Here's the black pepper. And that's all I'm going to add for now till this cooks down, and I'm going to mash those blueberries up. Man, you should smell this place right now. Onions, bacon, those blueberries cooking in there, a little bit of that spice rub coming out. It's an amazing flavor. It's an amazing smell too. Let me see if I can find something more productive to smash those with. I guess we're back to the wooden spoon. As that heats up, the skin from the blueberry is going to soften. It's going to be a little easier to mash. And this does all cook together. And when you screen it out, strain it at the end, you can mash it to make sure you get all the flavor from the blueberries in there. At this time I'm going to add the apple cider vinegar. That should really have the house smelling good here soon. We'll open up our ketchup and get it ready. Maybe. There it goes. This is a cooked sauce, so it's going to need to simmer for a while. I just really want those to soften up and bring out as much flavor from them as I can. Oh, I can smell the vinegar right now. That apple cider vinegar really makes a punch. I mean, it's putting some smell up in the air right now. I'm going to add the brown sugar. We're going to let it start to melt in there with the rest of those flavors. Okay, we got the brown sugar in there. It's really getting dark. It's going to be a really beautiful color when it finishes. As it cooks down, it'll start to thicken with its own juices and stuff like that. We're going to add the ketchup and the chipotle here in a few minutes, and then I'll just let it simmer for probably 30-45 minutes. I mean, you just have to watch it. You can put it on a spoon and then see if it coats the back of the spoon, and then as it chills, of course, you know, barbecue sauces get thicker when they chill. I'm going to add this stuff in there right now. All right, once again, that was 64 ounces of your favorite flavored ketchup. I like this brand because it's not overly sweet. And here are there's 3 chipotles and the juice from 1 can of the chipotle peppers that I'm going to add to this. That ketchup really made a big difference to it. It's got a nice smell to it now. It's going to be wonderful, I know. I'm going to take a break for now. We're going to let this bring up to a simmer, and then as it starts to get towards the end, I'll bring you back in and let you see what this stuff's looking like.